What up? It's the Grandpa coming at you for another video. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Man, I appreciate y'all. So, gonna get into this next video. This next video is about Gilbert Arenas, and I decided to do this video about Gilbert Arenas because, for one, he was a pretty good player when he was in. The tail end of his career wasn't as great because of the injuries he occurred, but he was on a steady trajectory up until the incident in Washington where, him and Crittenden got into it in the locker room. I don't need to, everybody know the details on that. So I don't need to go over it again. So, but, he started his career in Arizona. Was there 2 years. He was a double-digit scorer both of those years. He was a pretty good catalyst for them the way they played, I think, if I remember right. I know he was nice, and I know that they depended, like he was a scorer. I don't know if he was off the bench. I can't remember if he was off the bench or not, but like he was the man the 2 years that he was there. So then he gets drafted by Golden State. At Golden State a couple of years. It's time for him to get paid. I read somewhere that he flipped a coin. I remember hearing it too, that he flipped a coin to decide if he was going to go to Washington or not. Or well, actually, which team he was going to go to, and he chose Washington. So goes to Washington. In 2002, he wins the most improved player award. He had the nickname Hibachi and Agent Zero. That was nice and cool. That was cool. At the time, this is according to Basketball Reference. I just got a little information off them about him. They was comparing him. He's comparable to Steve Francis, Brandon Roy, Shai Gilgeous, Penny, and David Thompson. That's pretty good. That's some pretty good company as far as like comparing. So I mean, he was doing his thing. He wasn't a scrub. He was far from a scrub. So I'm giving him his props on that. But then came the season when he got suspended. Then it was never the same after that. He came back a little bit, but I think he hurt his knee. He wasn't the same after that. Let me see. So, like now he's on ESPN, doing his thing. He got the podcast. I forgot the name of it, but like it's entertaining because him and Rashard McCants and Kenyon Martin be on there. Brandon Roy. Now they got Nick Young on there. So like he's doing his thing. But the thing that kills me about him is that he was with the we done with the 90s or 80s, whatever. But I mean, he came out in the late 90s into the 2000s. I mean, you kind of dissing your own little era because you was from that era. Not from the 80s and 90s, of course, but he was late 90s. He was a player of the 2000s, which, I mean, like, they say nostalgia is killing the NBA. That's kind of like nostalgia because that was a while ago. It's 2025. 2001 was a long time ago. I was a lot younger. So, just this brief video about Gilbert Arenas, entertaining guy around the league. Always something interesting coming out of his mouth. So, peace out.